Hey guys, it's me, Adriel, and welcome to my channel. So today, I am doing my very first vlog. Okay, so this will be called Adriel Recommends because as for this first vlog that I am doing, I am going to show you the books that you should read right away, like now. Okay, so this vlog is for those people who want to start reading and to those people who are already into reading but doesn't know what book should they read next. So as for me, I started reading back when I was a kid in my elementary days, and I always read the Bible in the morning, but then again I always read the same thing, but like I don't know if that counts. Okay, but the very first novel that I have read is The Last Song by Nicholas Sparks, and after that is a series, of course, The 50 Shades of Grey, loaned to me by my student. Hi Ellen. And I was really engrossed to reading, so that's when I started to collect books and read as many books as I can. But I still don't have that many books. Maybe I only have 30 to 35 novels, but I think they can be considered as a collection already. So I think I'm being a bad vlogger. Okay, it's simply because my books are unknown. My Sinigang girls made me loan my books to them. So I guess I can show you some of them, but the books that are currently not with me right now, I can only tell you what they are, but I can show you the cover. Okay, but I will try my best to... Actually, you can see them on my Instagram. That is Books Royale, and you can see all my books there. So let's get started. Okay, my first book to recommend to you guys is called This Shallow Graves by Jennifer Donnelly. Let me just get it. Okay, so this one is actually a novel that I never thought I would like, because I don't know, I just get this because of impulse. I bought 3 books that day, and this one is actually not my type, but I ended up loving this one because the setting is in late 1800s New York, and it's about a socialite girl trying to discover herself more, and she was able to do that because of her father's death. So this is an action thriller and mystery, I guess. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but this one is actually one of the best books that I have read. See, it's not too makapal, but this one is really good. So, but because the setting is in 1800s New York, of course the diction or the choice of words are actually also set in the 1900s New York. So if you were kind of like doesn't want to read in Old English, maybe don't get this, but I'm sure that if you will get this, you will also love this, because as for me, I love this so much. Okay, next, so that is This Shallow Graves by Jennifer Donnelly. Second book that I will recommend to you guys is by Morgan Matson. Okay, I actually love Morgan Matson because her novels are basically family-oriented, friendship-oriented, and of course romance. You all look for romance everywhere. So I guess Morgan Matson is just the best to that. Okay, so her book that I am going to recommend to you is, ta-da! I don't have the copy, but it's called the Amy and Roger's Epic Detour. Okay, so it is about a young girl who lost her dad because of an accident, and her family seems to be falling apart. Her mom moved to Connecticut. Her twin brother is in rehab because of addiction to a certain drug, and she needs to go to Connecticut to join her mom there from California. Okay, and to do that, she is going to be on a road trip with, of course, the male protagonist. So basically, that is why it is called Amy and Roger's Epic Detour. Okay, so on their trip to Connecticut, they find themselves realizing too many things about life. So I guess if you're into like road trips, family, forgiveness, love, and all, you should start reading Amy and Roger's Epic Detour right now. Okay, but you know, if you're someone who is just starting to like reading, I am definitely recommending everything Morgan Matson, because Morgan Matson is just so good. If you're a teenager that is not desperate but who deeply believes in love, I guess you should start reading this, because Morgan Matson's work are, like what I've said earlier, family-oriented, love, and friendship-oriented. So basically, she's just so magaling. Okay, so magaling means excellent. Okay, so that's it, Morgan Matson. Okay, and the last book that I would recommend to everybody is not just a book, but it's a series called The Red Queen. Okay, so this so my friend loaned this, and heartbroken. Okay, but this book is the #1 New York Times bestseller. I think almost all of the books are bestsellers, but this one, if you're into sci-fi, if you're into sci-fi action, if you're into like X-Men, this one is for you. This is basically about Mayor Barrow, and her world is divided with blood, or by blood. Okay, there are people who lives with silver bloods, and there are people who lives with red bloods. That's why it's basically called the Red Queen. Okay, so on this book, red people or red-blooded people are not expected to have extra powers, but Mayor Barrow is an exception. So she was discovered to have electricity, or she can manipulate electricity or can create electricity. So the monarchy made her pretend that she is not a red, instead that she is a silver. So there are many things that happen on this book, because her discovery of her powers is just a freak accident. Okay, she nearly electrocuted a noble girl, and that is a kind of a show because she wasn't expected to have powers, and then all the Silvers witnessed her powers. And yeah, you should read this if you're into that. The second book is called The Glass Sword, and the third book is called King's Cage. Okay, so these three books are the best. Actually, the fourth and last book, according to the author Victoria Aveyard, is currently on the way. I think it's going to be released this May. So if you are into things like this, you should actually read this one, because yeah, this is too good, and I just wish that this will be a movie or a TV series, whatever, but this is really awesome. Yeah, so that's it. Those are the books that I want people to read. Okay, the runner-ups are, of course, all of Morgan Matson's book, The Unexpected Everything, Second Chance Summer, and Since You've Been Gone. So if you're into family, friendship, and love, and romance, and summer adventures, you should actually read all of Morgan Matson's. Next is Turtles All the Way Down of John Green. So you should read that if you are starting to like reading. And of course, everything Nicholas Sparks is just so good. Yeah, everything Nicholas Sparks is just so good. I don't want to specify a specific. I don't want to tell you a specific novel by Nicholas Sparks, but all of them are just so good. I have 3 of his books, and all of them are freaking awesome. So yeah. And lastly, I think I have to suggest A Dog's Purpose. Yeah, that one. That is so heartbreaking, and I just love it because you get to see the perspective, or you got to be on the shoes of a dog, and it's just so good. Everybody loves a dog, so I think that would actually hit your heart and broke everything and will make you cry. And yeah, so that's it, guys. So please, this is my first vlog, and I am hoping that everybody, all of you, would love this video. But if you don't, it's fine, but I hope you still like it. Okay, and please do subscribe to my channel, Style by Adriel. Follow me on my social media. On Instagram, I am at Style by Adriel, and on Twitter, I am Style by Adriel, and on Facebook, Style by Adriel. I also have my blog, which is called stylebyadriel.wordpress.com. So please visit me there. Bye!